Hi, this is Kevin with KGMJAM, owner of Pro Advertisers Club, a totally free site to advertise. Go to proadvertisersclub.com, join for free today, and start advertising for free. Okay, I wanted to make a move today. Been thinking about it for a couple days since I talked to a player named Trash Panda who happens to be in our guild, and I decided to go for it, but I had to do some finagling like all of us do in this day and age. But what I did was I took my DCA for the next 23 days and took an advance on that. So I will not be DCAing for the next 23 days. So I'm still sticking to my budget. I just spent it a little bit in advance. But anyway, so here's what I did. I'm going to try it if I can use it in my very first battle. And if not, so be it. But from what I was talking with Trash Panda about, it's a very good card to use when you're botting. Bots love it. And the more I thought about it, I decided to go for it. But let's see, there it is right there, Lux Vega. And I can use it. Now I can attach it to any single one. So I'm going to attach it to the fire for this battle. And let's go, and it's got a good amount of, decent amount of mana, 37 for the battle. Let's see, let's go, yeah, why not? Okay, so I got 5 left. And where's my fiend? Oh yeah, there isn't one for, I guess it goes under that one. So that's something I did not know. Okay, 5. Let's use the 3. And then I got 2. All right, and let's put Cornelius in the back. Actually, let's put her in the back. We'll put Cornelius in front. No, I'll keep him in the back. No, actually, I'll put him in the front because he can block sometimes, and she can just well away on him. Cornelius, okay. And then the archer. Yeah, I'm going to have to go with it. I don't know if that's the best way. I'm not the best player in the world. But, yeah, so I decided to go ahead and get it. Now, here's what we're going to follow for the next 23 days, next few months. Did I get it when it's still too expensive? Could I got it cheaper? And the odds are probably. It might even go half what I probably got it for. I don't know. But I decided I wanted to go ahead and get it. And I did it in a way where it balanced out to where I'm not doing anything more. I'm just doing it faster type of thing. And there goes my tank. That's not good. And I missed. The missing hurts. So far, Quicks is kicking my ass. Now, they can heal, so that might, and the return fire, and the missing. You know, it's at 6, I'm at 5. I shouldn't be missing like that, but I can't stand it when these miss. Okay, now it's 1. That healing's really going to save me, maybe. And it did. Okay, so now, but here's the reasoning. And Trash Panda, who's pretty good, he brought up a lot of good points, okay? Let me pull the card up. The +1 to speed. Speed usually wins in this game. that whoever can attack the most, the fastest, just to keep it simple. It doesn't mean a guaranteed win. But if you just want a simple strategy, concentrate on speed first. And to have a maxed out, don't forget, this is a maxed out card. Okay? It doesn't, you can't buy it in individual, any of the 11. It comes out, it already comes maxed out. So there's 922 maxed out Lux Vegas. That's all there will ever be. Now, second thing. So the first thing, did I buy it too expensive? Is this going to come down? Because I bought it at about 217. He actually picked some up at 205. I was watching them. I was hoping they were going to come down even lower before I made this move, because I had been remotely thinking about it. He kind of pushed me over the edge. But number two, they can come out with a card like this tomorrow. That is neutral and legendary and maxed out, a promo card. So when you're buying cards, you got to keep that in the back of your mind. If you're going to go out and spend a big chunk of change on a card because of its power or its ability, that could come out in the next set of cards, next packs, whatever, and you can get it relatively cheap. So the other way I looked at it was a collectible. I got it. I've got it. It's maxed out. I'm done with it. Maybe if it gets cheaper, I'll buy another one as an investment to flip. Because like on Veve, what I like to do is, like on the comics, I'll buy 10 comics. One that I'm going to own, I keep the lowest mint number, and the other 9 I flip. And that's kind of a strategy I'm going to take on in Splinterlands. I'm going to start stacking stuff at these incredible prices, especially the legendaries. And then I'll flip them. But I want one for my collection, and I want one for my deck. Okay? Which is one and the same. So I accomplished that. But the two things I just said, one, this could get a lot cheaper, and two, they could come out with a card that is as good or better than this tomorrow. There's nothing saying they can't. So that's something you got to keep in the back of your mind. What was the third reason? The third reason was the speed. Adding this to every single card in your battle is tremendous. And being that it's neutral, you can use it pretty much in every battle unless it prohibits neutral cards. Okay? So look at it this way. If all you owned maxed out summoner was this, you pretty much cover everything except for the moments that no neutrals are allowed. So there's another good reason to have this card. Again, there's 922 of them, so there's no shortage. We've got about 2,000 active players, so if everybody had one, 50% of the groups got one. But I got a feeling there's people with a lot more that are unloading them. So maybe it's only 25%. Okay? So that was reason number 3. I can come up with a lot of justifications to get it. But what we're going to see over the next few months here, and there's going to be no DCAing because I just did it 23 days in advance, which is going to take us to pretty much the first weekend next month. Was I not patient enough? Should I have waited longer, got it at a cheaper price? But we'll see. We're also going to pay attention to, and I'm sure there's more reasons I can come up with to get it. My next one I'm going to max out, though, unless things change, is going to be the Lily Shield Pot, $4 a piece. Because again, every single monster gets the +1. This will make them only attack the first card, which helps you with your strategy. You can control who they attack, and that's a very powerful ability right there. And then the summoner will heal the friendly backline monster that's taken the most damage each round. Heal. I don't know if that's 100% or just a little bit, whatever, but that's still huge. So this is another good one to maxed out. Another reason to have only maxed out cards, summoners, is when you're lined up against somebody else and they're like, say, level 1, I'm noticing that my bot uses a level 1 summoner, which means I'm assuming Splinterlands has got it set up, to get us as evenly matched, and that's fair. That's fair. But if I don't have a lower level summoner, it uses the highest one. So it's almost against. You don't want to have. If you just keep max summoners in your deck, you might come out ahead in the battles. And Splinterlands just have to figure out another way to make it fair. And I don't have any proof of that. I'm seeing that in my bot. I'm like, why'd this bot use a first level summoner when I've got an 8th level summoner in the same Splinter? And then I realize it made it even for both teams. And again, that's fair. I understand that. But if I remove that first level summoner, it uses the max level summoner. So anyway, that's something we'll have to keep an eye on. So, all right, well, that's it. That's all I wanted. That's what I meant today, but I was trying to swing it. I had to do it through the PayPal, and I had to just make sure I could do it. It's very affordable for the next 6 months, I've got to pay like $12 a month or something. But it doesn't matter. I'm going to pay it off in the next 23 days with my DCA. I'm just saving the DCA. I'll pay it off quick. That makes me look better in PayPal because they've given me now like 10 different loan methods. Every time I pay something off, they add a new one. And I don't want to use them. I'm going to use them sporadically, but I'm going to use my DCA to pay that off in 23 days instead of 6 months. And it also slows things down that, at some point, when will you stop wanting to purchase cards in the game? And at which point do you want to even go in deeper, because you see things going on. Let's go look at real quick, since I'm making a longer video than I want it to. And he brings up an excellent point, okay? And it's not that he's wrong or that he's right, Anyway, here's the comments. Here's Bronze Dragon. He said, looking forward to seeing what you have in the works. Well, I just showed you. He just made that comment on the video I made this morning. If I can get it to load here. For some reason, my email's not wanting to load. Looking forward to see what you have cooked with the DCA. The chest additions to the store and other changes will be going in Team W during maintenance, which will be before end of season. That's tomorrow. Okay, fantastic. Because my new strategy with that is, let's go to the store, is I'm going to keep Splintermate for my 24-day battles, with the energies. And then I know I'm going to do a lot of the chest because that's the way I am, So what I'll be doing is accumulating a lot of potions and hopefully a lot of energy. And then I'll do battles myself. I can stack that energy now because they're going to allow us to go above 50. Now, because of Splintermate, I'm always at 0, right? I'm always at 0 on my battles. See? And then in 46 minutes, I'll get a new one. And Splintermate gives me a window of 15 minutes to play it myself, or it will go play it for me. I got it playing every 30 minutes after the hour, every half an hour, or an hour every 30 minutes after the hour. And so what I'll do is start stacking them. And then when I get a chance, I'll make videos of me playing at my leisure. I'll be able to control it. So that's my strategy with the jackpot chest. And of course you can win packs, so this card is playing into that because it makes it a lot easier for me to do strategy on having that card. But anyway, let's get back to the comments. Okay, so thank you, Bronze Dragon, for watching and commenting. All right, on this one, let's go here. Gather the Magic, nice max, epic pickups. Thank you, Gather the Magic, for watching and commenting. That's what I picked up yesterday. I picked up 2 epics. And then on this one, this is Joffrey Jones. Now, he's not wrong in this. I understand where he's coming from. Joffrey Jones. For $10 a day, you could buy 40 NFTs in parallel every 3 days. Start earning money on your investment instead of building equity in clearly a dead project. Okay, that's where we totally disagree on. It is a down project, but it is not dead by any means. And there's a lot of us who believe that because if you just went and looked at the Barron's the burning event that just happened, you've got a lot of people spending a lot of money in this game. And the team's not talking about, we need to throw a Hail Mary to keep the lights on. They're talking about, hey, we're going to build it the way we want to build it. And if you don't like it, I don't want to say they say there's the door. They say we'd like you to stick around and follow. But they're just saying we're going to stick to our guns and our vision. If they were in trouble, not that they can't get in trouble a month from now or 6 months from now, but I think with the group we got, this game can go on for a very long time. And the longer this game goes on, every day that it hasn't rug pulled, which is now going on 6 years, the percentage that this game's going to be around for a very long time increases, in my opinion. Now, of course, that's whatever pops up in the future. Now, this parallel game, it's only been around. It's on base. I'm a Coinbase fan, so I like it. I haven't really gotten into base yet. And it's not that Parallel's a bad game, but it's unproven. The only thing it's proven right now is that it can pump. And that's what's going on, okay? Can it maintain it? Do they got a team that's going to be as resilient and stable as this team? Okay? And, of course, being on base, I don't know how much Coinbase is involved, but we'll see. We'll see. And so, again, it's not that that's a bad thing to get into. Here's my problem why I'm not in parallel. That is because I'm stretched thin enough. I've got 39 platforms I'm on right now. I'll rattle off the big ones. Veve, HRO, DraftKings, Panani, Hive Engine with 3 games on it. The list goes on and on. I just can't take on anymore. And that's a problem that all the teams have to realize is, there's only so much time and only so much people to go around right now. Now, as things go more mainstream, it'd be a lot easier to get people into these games. But the actual people who play this stuff is a very small group right now compared to the rest of the world. By no means is Splinterlands a household name. Splinterlands is a well-known game in the Web3 community. Everybody knows about it. But as far as new players, as far as old players, how much can you stretch out where you're just like enough's enough? I want to concentrate on this. And that's the only reason I took on dcrops and Golem Overlord, is because it's kind of together and I can focus on it. And that's all I got. I don't have any time for it, and that's why I'm staying away from it. Doesn't mean Parallel ain't a good game. It doesn't mean it's not going to be more successful in Splinterlands. So Joffrey Jones isn't right. I do disagree with him on this being a dead project. He needs to change that to a down project right now because prices are down. But that group that comes in, pumps shit up, and takes off, I got news for you. They do that in other groups. So that group might be what's over at Parallel now. And as soon as things don't look profitable, they'll go somewhere else. That group will always move around. I've been in that group before. And I still in a way am. Well, if I can see a good profit, I'll go after it maybe. But the point is that group changes its mind. And if you're in that group when they take off, you're going to get stuck with the bags. And hopefully it's in a bags that I keep talking about building equity, is if you build over slow time at your pace, not my pace, his pace, her pace. You do it at your pace. You wake up one day, and if things take off, that equity 10x's. Instead, everybody's wanting the SPS to immediately 10x or your card 10x. Okay, in a bull run, that happens. But the other flip side is if you build equity and the worst thing that happens, the platform goes under and you lose out. But if you build it over time and then it does take off, I've been in those, and let me tell you something, the numbers just take off because it won't be just the one card you bought that 10x's. Everything 10x's. Everything. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. And from what I see Splinterlands doing, And again, I have no proof. I'm not part of the team. They don't even know who I am. I'm just saying the things I see them doing in the Hive engine, it's under the radar system with a very loyal, hardcore community that just loves it. And that's all it takes to keep something going long enough. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion, not investment advice. Listen to me at your own risk. This is entertainment purposes only. Anyway, thank you, Joffrey Jones, for watching and your opinion. And then right here, BDW, I'm in champ with only soulbounds. That's incredible. I buy 100,000 SPS for like 2-ish a week. I'm making 500 glint per win. I cashed out, brother, like everybody else. Okay, but you know what? The soulbounds you can't cash out. So you might as well keep earning that and build equity. And you know, you can cash out what you can and put it into parallel. But by no means I would get rid of what you've put in the last, I don't know how long you've been here. Maybe you're an OG, you've been here forever. And because you never know, you know. You never know what's going to happen. But yeah, I don't blame you a bit. Congratulations. And I'm glad you're doing good. I hope you continue to do good. I hope Parallel does good. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay, the last one. Ella de Guzman. I'm generally enthralled by your video. Obstacles are the stepping stones of growth. She's a bot. I get her every now and then, and she'll nail my videos. I don't mind because I'll take any traffic I can get right now. And but yeah, so be careful. She's going to try to sell you things. But anyway, thank you, Ella de Guzman. Appreciate it. All right, that's it for the video. Leave your comments and your opinions below. Love to hear from them, good or bad. I don't block anybody's opinion. Trash Panda pointed out that it was on accident. I had YouTube reviewing, and they were reviewing. He was making some funny comments, and they were considering that bad, so blocking them. So I will personally review it. Of course, if it's bad, I'll delist it. I'll take it off. But you know, as long as it's a fair question, you know, just if you're not teaching anything or you don't have no points to make, I'll probably remove it. But you can say it's a dead game, and then give us why you think it's a dead game. Joffrey Jones, I'd love to hear why you think it's permanently dead. Because you might know stuff that I don't. Okay? Anyway, so please like and subscribe. Follow along these next 23 days. Let's see if I made a mistake by getting this too early or at all. Or let's see how it does in the Splintermate and me using it with my new energy I'll be getting starting tomorrow, it sounds like. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.